Hi everyone, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I thought I'd visit with you for a little bit and show you what I've been up to as far as picking up things for my crafting and Happy Mail. And so I've got my handmade mug with a cup of coffee. I put cinnamon in it, that's what you see. But anyway, it's kind of my afternoon cup of coffee, and I have some unusual, for me anyway, paper pads. I've started looking up paper pads that are more like gift wrap in a book. And funny thing is, my sweet crafting friend Angie Paisley, hi Angie, she was doing a haul a few days ago where she was showing a gift wrap book where the pages are can be used as gift wrap, but they can also be used for crafting, of course. And I had just ordered some, so mine have all come in. I ordered them from a couple different places, and I'm really happy with the weight of the paper, because even though I love scrapbook paper pads, often the paper is either too heavy or just, I really am not always happy with the weight of the paper, but I love the gift wrap paper weight. So welcome to my channel if I haven't already said that, and thank you to my new subscribers. I love when people choose to click that subscribe button and visit with me. I don't have anything extremely exciting on my channel, but I just love being connected with you all in the crafting community, and those of you who aren't crafters but just like to watch, or you might even stop by for my clay, which I haven't put up a lot of clay lately. But those will be in the future. So I'll get started. Let me show you some of the things I got that are not paper related first of all. And the first thing I want to show you is simply because most of us love Glossy Accents, and I made a little faux pas. Can you see that like blue tinge to this one? I had been putting these pretty stick pins in any of my bottles that have a narrow hole in them, and this was gifted to me a while ago with a bunch of gorgeous stick pins that were made by the lovely Ruby at Little Books, and I just cherish them. I rarely gift them. I think I've gifted maybe 2 or 3. But I had that one in this Glossy Accents bottle. Now it's stuck. And I noticed the last couple times I used it, it wasn't really clear. Oops, now it's not even coming off properly, but that's okay. I basically contaminated it. I didn't realize the metal would react with whatever is in it. And so I had to stop using it in here, because you just never know what's in this type glue. It doesn't happen to any of my others, but I guess if you need a little forewarning, these stick pins, the metal will react to the Glossy Accents and it will cause it to get cloudy. I think it would probably still work on something that if you're just trying to give it a little bit of shine, but anything that you want clear or white will probably end up with that blue tinge to it from the metal. So there's that, and I had to purchase a new Glossy Accents, but I always hang out and wait for the best coupons on my what I call staple items, which are the ones that I always want to make sure I have. And so I used a really good coupon from Joanns for that, and now I can replace my old bottle. And then I got a couple things from Scrapbookcom, and they always give you a freebie, and the freebie, I think there were 2 freebies, but I'm not sure. Yeah, here. First there was the die cut, the Merry Christmas die cut, and one Christmas Shaz from Crafted Seasons with Shaz cut Happy Christmas sentiments and mailed them to me all the way from England, which was just so kind of her. And I think, oh, I must have left them. Anyway, that was a freebie, and I'm telling you that because when you order from scrapbook.com, they often will have a free item. I think these were once one of the free items. But the one I just got recently were glitter pens. So if you didn't know that, when you order from Scrapbookcom, check out whatever the freebie is for the week, because it's always nice to have a freebie thrown in. I ordered a couple things from Little Birdie, and I kind of messed up because I thought these burlap doilies were smaller, because I have used the smaller ones and I used them all up, so I thought I was reordering the smaller ones, but these are the larger ones. I've already crafted with one of them, but I think they're just so pretty. There's a combination of rustic and pretty cutouts, so I like the combination of the two, and they're nice and thin, so they work really well. And Little Birdie will often have their $1, $2, $3 sale, so I got those. It goes up to $6. And then I bought these for dyeing and layering. I won't open them because I managed to keep the glare off, but they're sort of an ivory buttercream color, and 3 or 4 different sizes for layering, which I just love. So those will be for creating pretty flowers and making them any colors. And then I've got my other staple, which is the Distress Oxide. I have been having the worst time finding vintage photo, and the second one I ordered from Joanns was through the mail, and it was dry. There was hardly any ink on the pad, and I think I may have mentioned I should have sent it back, but I just never got around to getting it refunded. So I've got another box of the vintage photo, and I guess I'll start my paper haul part of it by showing you this paper. I have been on the hunt for tissue paper that's not too thin but not too thick, and I guess after ordering this I'm still on the hunt. I got stuck to the adhesive because this one is definitely really thin. I'll make it work, but also when I ordered it from Amazon, and it had much more of a tea-dyed color, maybe more like, I don't know, mousy brown color, and when I got it, it's more of an orangey yellow color. They called it vanilla. Now I know manila folders, this is kind of close to that color, but anyway, long story short, it's not my favorite as far as tissue paper. I want to make my own glassine bags, but I don't want the waxy glassine because I want to print on it. And I did get have a lot of success printing on tissue paper and tracing paper. And if you guys want, I can show you all the beautiful prints that I've been getting. One second, let me sip my coffee. But I'll share that hopefully in a different video. So what I was telling you about were these gift wrapping books, and the first one I ordered is this beautiful one. It's called Wrapping Paper Book, and it's got all the Parisian themed designs, and it comes in a book, and you can unfold the pages so they sort of double up on each other. And this book, I believe, is perforated. All of them aren't, so you have to be a little careful tearing them apart. But when you tear it apart, it opens up into a nice large piece of gift wrap, and they're all really beautiful, and I love the weight. I often hear the ladies in the UK often refer to it as GSMs, and I don't really know what that even stands for. This is 125 grams. I don't really understand the weight and measurement portion, but this one I think originated in China. But I love the prints. I hope you can see them. I had pretty poor lighting today, but it's generous with paper. This one, again, they all open up into that, I don't know, what is it, about 24 by 12 by 24. So, and then not only are they large, you get 2 of each page. Look at how pretty. And this one I love. So what happened was I ordered it, and Amazon will often tell you if there's only a few left, and it said, I think, order soon, only 3 or 4 in stock. So I ordered it, and when it came, it was so pretty. I was not disappointed. Look at this one. Love this one. So the day that it arrived, I jumped back online to get another one, because it really is reasonably priced for the amount and the size. It's like 1/3 of the cost of a scrapbook paper pad at the craft store. Look at this one. I just love the butterflies. And then this one. So some are softer colors, some are slightly bolder, but they all have a really pretty, delicate touch to them. Like this one looks like vintage wallpaper. And I might be back to, yeah, I'm back to the original one, or the first one I should say. But it also has a nice size, like the images aren't extremely large. So this is a really pretty one, and you may still be able to find them. So after I ordered the second one, which is this one, it said it would be back in stock soon. So I don't think they're going to be completely out of these. They just needed a little time to get restocked. Oh, there's an interesting little thickness there. I'm not sure why. I feel like something's in there. Oh well, I'll open that later. So that was my first wrapping paper book that got me hunting for more. And then in honor and memory of my sweet mother, I have been looking for a beautiful lavender paper pad, but I had the one from Stamperia in my cart many times, and I just, because of the weight of the paper, wasn't happy with the idea. And then I looked at some digi kits online, and then I found this one, and I just decided I'll give this one a try. And when it came, I'm very happy with it. It's got beautiful patterned pieces like that, the gorgeous background piece with a faint little dragonfly in the back, and they're all really soft. And you would think I'd be unhappy without the crisp, clean image, but the image being a little, I don't know, foggy, muted, makes it look a little more vintage to me. So I wasn't unhappy with that, and I love the weight of the paper. It's not too heavy, and if I wanted to, I could just brush the back of these with my tea dyed paper. I think this one didn't have a copyright either. Yeah, this one said it was okay to copy, so I could also copy these pages. But look at the beautiful background paper and the damask. These are very similar to DigiKits, but I just love having the actual hard copy of the paper. And I don't always get my printer to print it as it should be. It does pretty well, but I like having this one. And then it's got the ephemera pieces and the tags and the tickets. And I'm looking forward to just cutting those and mounting them, making pockets and envelopes. I love the sentiment on this one. It says joy. It actually says rediscover your joy. And look at that, gorgeous. My mom loved lilacs, and one of my favorite things in the spring was to just keep bouquets of lilacs all over the house. It just made everything smell so good. I've not found any lilacs here in North Carolina. That was in Wisconsin. Look at these pretty pieces you could use for belly bands or bookmarks. So this was the one that really won me over for lavender. Look at this one. I love this ephemera. The one with the dragonfly, and then this one. So Victorian vintage looking. And I think that was it. And then they have a couple just blank white pages here. So that one's called Lavender Dreams, and I found that one on Amazon as well. This one was one that one of the last ones I hunted up and purchased, and this one is double-sided, and I think it would make great background papers. But I love that it's double-sided and lightweight. Now each side is different. So this one has a pretty green pattern, and then this one has a green pattern, but a different pattern. It's a little, that's a little irregularity in the printing, but they weren't that expensive. But the quality of the paper is really nice. So that's the front and back of that one. I love this one. And this one, I need to get it more centered for you. There we go. It's got like little wheat stems and ivy. Aren't these pretty? I just think they're gorgeous for vintage. So if you are a paper lover like I am, with the vintage prints, you might really like this one. And this one's 8.5 by 11, so it would fold in half. Now, so that little mark is here too. I don't know if it's, what is it, a fly? I don't know, but it's to me it's a splotch, but I can work around it. And now I'm back to the, so there's two of each design. And some of these were as little as $7. I mean, they weren't, you can pay $25 and more for some of the really popular brand designer paper pads. This one was cute, but a lot smaller. I didn't probably read the size very well, but I love the vintage colors in this one, and this is a little bit heavier weight. There are two of each, and I love this one, sort of gothic looking to me, or maybe Baroque, is that the word? Who is that? There's an artist who does this beautiful darker fruit and a lot of black in the background, but these are really pretty. Let's see if I can do them just so I don't have to show you both at the same time. There's that one. I love this one because it's got a lot of green in it. This one, maybe they're magnolias, gardenias maybe, or magnolias, I'm not sure. These are beautiful. Maybe cabbage roses. I've seen this print before in another paper. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one looks like, is it William Morris? I don't know if it is, but that's what it reminds me of. And then there's this blue one, which is pretty. That looks sort of fairy-like to me. So these are all right along with the style, color, and flowers that I love. And there's that one. And I think these are 6 by 6. And this was also found on Amazon. And then the last one, oh no, I have a couple more, don't I? I may have shown you these. I'll just show you both of these at the same time. These are journals that you could actually just use as a journal, and then it's got different pieces that you could cut out and add to the pages if you wanted to. But I've been using it to make my ephemera, and they have beautiful images of fairies, and then there's lots of nice tags. And what's nice about this one is, again, there's no copyright, so you can copy these, you can make your own tags, you can, I mean, it even says it's somewhere in here, so you can feel safe that you're not, you know, stealing somebody else's work. Anyway, I can't find where it's actually written in here, but it says it on Amazon's web page when you go to buy it. And so this one was Vintage Fairy, but they have all different themes, and these are about $9.99, but I think well worth it because you can reuse these. So that one I liked. And then this one is, again, another one that, let's see if I can find where it says it's copyright free. So where it says it, for free. Want some of ours for free? Anyway, I'm having trouble finding where it actually says it, but I'm confident that it did say it on these two, because I do have one where it says it's not copyright free, so it's good that they let you know. But this again is another one where there's journaling pages, and there's tags and ephemera you can copy and mount on tea-dyed paper, or copy and use however you'd like. So those two were also on Amazon. This is one that did say you cannot copy it, but it's got some beautiful prints. So it says all work is copyright scrapbooking and mixed media at Scrapbooking and Mixed Media Journals. You know, the grammar, it seems incorrect here. I don't know how strong of a copyright is actually on here, because it says all work is copyright. Does that read right to you? That doesn't read right to me, but anyway. This one's called Vintage Floral Scrapbooking Kit Paper Sheets. And then it just tells you what it's ideal for. But again, more of the same as far as the type of flowers and the vintage style. Beautiful, beautiful pages. Look at this one. Now they do have a slight sheen, but it's not like glossy magazine paper. And again, that really nice lightweight. I find those pages much easier for turning in a journal. Look at how pretty this one is. Sort of reminds me of a Tanya Wieland print in her designer scrapbook. That's super pretty. That's another one that reminds me of the Tanya Wieland or Tilda print. This one is like a crinkled brown paper bag effect, and I love that, along with the garland of big cabbage roses at the top and the bottom. Super pretty script on this one, and real shabby looking. Another one of the crinkled paper. Look at that, so gorgeous. This one's lavender with the, is that called chevron? The diamond shapes. Super pretty. So these are all different, I think. So no one page is alike. They just did a great job making them look so beautiful and vintage. Can you see that one? It's really pretty. And that one. I love this one. I like when any of them look like maybe a trellis, or maybe they're all weaving in and out. That's a beautiful one. So soft. And see, yep, that is the same as, they definitely, there's a little bit of copying going on in some of these papers for sure, because look, I'm pretty sure that's very close to, no, not exactly the same, but very close. And the last couple, another really, really gorgeous one. And look at this beautiful one. I would love wallpaper like that. So soft and pretty. You could see that on the wall of a beautiful bed and breakfast. So that's the end of that one. Again, this was on Amazon. I guess they were all on Amazon. I'm not sure if I have any that weren't. This one I bought to gift, and when I got it, I loved it so much. It's another one that I reordered so that I can use it for my own Christmas crafting. But this one is decoupage scrapbooking, and it's basically vintage Christmas papers and embellishments. And there's some real common images. We've seen this one a lot, I'm sure, but they're really nice to have when you're making your cards and tags for Christmas. And this one is copyright free, so you can copy these. You can just fussy cut them directly out of the book and mount them on your papers, make tags and all kinds of pretty things for your Christmas journals and Christmas crafts. Love that one with the mushroom. This one is really, really cute. I love this one. Looks like two sisters all bundled up out in the snow. Maybe going somewhere special. So, very pretty, sweet images for Christmas crafting. If you can see this one, a little bit of glare. Look at that one, so sweet. So I think of all of these, I only got two that basically weren't copyright free. And this one I won't go through page by page because it's just, again, another beautiful collection of the floral papers that I love. And after a while they all start looking the same, but still just so pretty. And they're double-sided but with the same paper on each side, which is nice for journal pages. I have to stop at this one. Look how gorgeous that is. So pretty. I guess that's the pink and green, so that would definitely be my favorite. That's interesting. That one I haven't seen one very close to. This book, this whole book though, has very different images. It's pretty with the bird cages. Those beautiful hydrangeas. So look up wrapping paper book or vintage gift wrap book, different things like that, and you'll get these, they'll start showing up. So Scrapbooking Paper Pad Vintage Floral Collection. That's on Amazon. And then the last one is back to the original style. And this one came from Little Birdie. And it was really inexpensive. I apologize if they don't have it anymore because I do think they were low in stock. But this is the heavier cardstock. So not one of the types of paper I like, but I love the shabby print. And this is on the weathered wood, painted, kind of antiqued white wood grain look with the beautiful roses. And then the ones that are in the circles. There's a damask. And I think there might be 2 of each. Look at that. Pretty. And then you've got the soft creamy colored polka dots with the little scallop lace at the bottom. And this is just everything. Scallop lace, polka dots, flowers, stripes. This one's beautiful. The lace on the, maybe it's a fabric, an image of fabric of some sort. Oh, they're actually all different. Or is this the same as... This one's slightly different, but same kind of theme. And then you've got some circle tags. They're really pretty. If I can get them in there. Little friend. Oh, they punch out. That's even better. And then these, I believe, these are stickers, but real matte. That's nice. And that was, oh, and then cards. Journaling cards or tags. So this was beautiful. I just now went through this one for the first time. And this is called Shabby Chic Boutique. Or is that Bouquet? Oh, that's Bouquet. Shabby Chic Bouquet. 12 by 12. Oh, and so I'm going to end this because I've been chatting a long time, but this is rice paper. And I had some in school with my students, and we were using it as an option for a different mixed media project. And I realized, and here I am thinking I learned something new on my own, but after looking up rice paper, I saw that other crafters have done this. But basically I mounted this, trimmed it to 8.5 by 11, mounted it on a piece of copy paper, and then I could print out my own rice paper designs, and it has been working out great. So if you want to order rice paper, of course I don't know Japanese, so I can't read this, but just know one side is going to be a little bit waxy, shiny, and then one side's kind of matte. And I'm sorry, I haven't been noticing that I was out of frame, but you get 80 sheets in this pack, and it is a little too lightweight to go through my copier all on its own, so I have to trim it to the size of copy paper that my machine takes. And I just mount it by putting glue stick all around the outer border, and then I make sure it's a little fraction of an inch away from the top that goes through first, so that it'll feed in nice and clean. But it hasn't been giving me any problems, and it prints really nice. And so I thought I would come back and do a video and show you how I've been printing onto tracing paper and rice paper and creating my own decoupage prints. And it's working out really well. So, and then just, this is the last little random thing. I love these washi stickers, and at one point I ordered some and just got goo gags of them. I didn't know I was ordering such a large variety, because all I really wanted were roses and some botanical ones, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of them that I'll probably never use. And that being said, I didn't get any mushrooms, and of all the botanical ones I wanted mushrooms. So this one was a 2-pack, and it did come with some beautiful botanical flowers, but the main one I wanted were the mushrooms. So I'm just gonna open it and see what variety. Well, it shows on the back the different variety of different fungi, but let's see. I'm gonna open them and just take a few out. And where can I mount them on? I remember this book had a white background. And these are nice and matte. So if I choose to put them on a journal page, they won't be shiny like a traditional sticker. Oh yeah, I do like these, so I'm glad I got these. And I got a double pack, so these botanical ones and the mushroom ones were only, I think, $6. But when I come back to show you my own handmade decoupage paper and stickers, I'll show you how I made some by just printing onto the rice paper. So there's a few. There's probably a little more variety in there. It looks like a pine cone was in there too. Anyway, I just wanted to show you how I've been having fun finding a slightly different type of paper pad, in case you'd like to look them up and look at them too, or you just want to look at the ones I got and visit with me, which was my goal. I hadn't made a video in a little over a week. Life was a bit busy, but I'm here today just to say hello and show you a few things and visit, and I think we accomplished that, so thank you so much, and I hope you'll come back again soon. Stay safe and healthy and happy, and we'll visit again as soon as possible. Thanks for visiting. Bye.